Y'all say you ain't gone without eating? I see you eat every day. Q, you almost blew up my whole game. You overshadowed everything I was trying to do. And I said it's cool. I didn't say nothing. I don't even want to be around y'all. I'm just cute. You blew up my whole freaking spot. I didn't even know about the damn split vote last night.
But Liz, you voted for me last night, so.
Survivor has been on TV for well over 24 years now, and with so many seasons and episodes, there have been times that the show leaves us with our eyes wide, mouths open, wondering what the heck is going on. These moments can be exhilarating and some can be so hard to watch. That's what today's video is all about. 5 moments that shocked Survivor fans. By the way, go ahead and comment some mind-blowing moments you think I should include in future videos. Okay, now with that, number 1. Let's start with the most recent season, Survivor 46. Liz Wilcox has told everyone that she is so rich that she is worried that if any man meets her, they won't be able to handle her. I know that sounds like a joke, but she is very serious, and her tribe mates are like, why would anyone say they're that rich? With that in mind, she is also allergic to darn near everything on the island. There is nothing that grows that she can eat. I mean, that's not me interpreting it, that's what she says. So by the time we reach episode 10, she is starving and on the brink of going crazy. And that is when Jeff reveals that the reward for winning this challenge is Applebee's, which Liz reveals that's where she goes every week with her daughter to get the bourbon burger. I guess she isn't allergic to gluten. However, Q wins the reward challenge, the guy she just tried voting out in the prior episode. And when he picks who to take with him to Applebee's,
I'm gonna choose Tiff.
Tiff, come on over.
The next choice I'm gonna make is Maria.
Maria, come on over.
You to bring Kenzie.
Oh my God.
Come on over.
I'm pissed! Y'all say you ain't gone without eating? I see you eat every day. Q, you almost blew up my whole game. You overshadowed everything I was trying to do. And I said it's cool. I didn't say nothing. I don't even want to be around y'all. I'm just cute. You blew up my whole freaking spot. I didn't even know about the damn split vote last night.
But Liz, you voted for me last night, so.
wow, I expected crying, but I did not expect Liz to straight up scream her head off at Q. Q sticks to his guns though and doesn't let anyone he picked switch with Liz. He does not care. She is straight out of luck and no amount of millions of dollars can change that. What is even funnier is that the bourbon burger she craves so very much doesn't even get eaten. That's right, the players are like, yeah, no, I'm good, I'm stuffed. So no one eats the bourbon burger that she is crying about and screaming about. So when they get back to camp, they tell Liz this and,
oh my God, I couldn't even eat the burger. I'm lactose intolerant, but I ate the milkshake anyway. I mean, shut up. Like, read the freaking room.
By the way, thank you for watching this channel and supporting it by liking and subscribing. If you want to help pick what videos I make and watch them all weeks and even months early, then consider financially supporting us on Patreon. Patreon now has a free tier so everyone can join. Thank you for your support. Number 2, David Jelinski of Survivor 46 wants to be a legend. He asked Jeff to call him by his last name and is determined to be the monster the show kept nonsensically promoting in its past seasons. He is here to be a game changer. So, for the next challenge he has to do, he's paired with Q, yes, the same Q from earlier, on a challenge that sees them needing to fill up these 2 barrels with water over the course of several hours, which in this case means 4. The hourglass just keeps losing sand and losing sand. And that's when Jelinski pulls a Survivor 41/42 trick out of his hat.
Jelinski is the monster.
If I let you get down, we both fail. And I don't plan on failing.
So we call it quits. It said that this task takes several hours, but it looks like we only have 4 hours. Last I checked, several means 7, not 4.
We still had a couple hours, but with Jelinski, now I know when the going gets tough, he's going to tuck his tail and quit. And in Survivor, that's not an option, period.
He broke the hourglass and quit. Also, since when does 7 mean several? I've never heard that before. Did you know this? Am I going crazy and everyone else knew that except for me? Later on in the episode, a boat shows up to each camp and one person from each tribe must go on a journey. Jelinski volunteers for his tribe, and on said journey, the goal is to bluff the 2 other players to earn an extra vote. If you lose, then you lose your vote. Jelinski immediately quits. Again, I am blown away. What is he thinking? When he gets back to camp, he tells everyone he did this and they're like, what? Why? And he's like, well, I wanted them to get extra votes. And they're like, yeah, that's the problem. They're our competition, dude. Why are you giving them extra votes? So we go to the immunity challenge, where Jeff asked about the hourglass challenge, and Jelinski says,
So, Jelinski, you got rocked too.
Jeff, we read that sweat task and it said it's gonna take several hours and we have 4. Last I checked, several means 7.
Wait a second. Several means 7?
Several means 7. It's a part of the word. Several means 7 in my book.
Got it?
Several means 7 in Jelinski's book.
I would say Jelinski is trolling us, but no, he is dead serious. And in a not so shocking turn of events, he is voted off this very episode. Number 3, John Cochran of season 23, like Jelinski from earlier on this list, wants to be a Survivor legend so bad. He also asked Jeff to go by his last name and was essentially useless to his tribe in every single challenge in the pre-merge. He could make jokes poking fun of himself and others, and that was about it. So he was good for entertainment, but not for anything useful. Throughout the entire pre-merge, his tribe, namely Ozzy, would consider voting him out at every single tribal, but time after time they decided to keep him for one reason or another. So when they lose the last immunity challenge of the pre-merge, everyone's on board. Cochran's got to go, right? Except Ozzy. Ozzy says, no guys, let's keep Cochran, vote me off instead. I will eliminate Christine on Redemption Island and return back to the game to maintain our numbers and save Cochran. Wow, awesome. He even trusts Cochran enough to hold on to his idol when he is happily voted off. So Ozzy goes to Redemption in place of Cochran, and the next day tries to pretend he's mad at Cochran to trick the other tribe.
I gave pretty much everything to my tribe, and then we lose one challenge because somebody can't operate a clip, and that ends up being the person that sends me here. You play the idol, you don't even... I know someone else probably knew that you had it. As far as I'm concerned, tribe boundaries, I mean, if we're at the merge, they don't exist anymore. It's all 1 for 1, and whoever sticks together from this point on makes it farthest in the game. But I thrive under the pressure to come back in the game for revenge, basically.
Yeah, I don't think anyone bought that. He does beat Christine, gets back into the game, and saves Cochran's butt. Their tribe is tied with the other in terms of numbers, and no one, and I mean no one, wants to flip. It looks like there will be a rock draw for the first time since season 4. That's right, 19 seasons ago. Whoever draws the odd colored rock will be out of this game. Ozzy and Dawn win immunity of the Savai tribe, and Ozzy says, I'm gonna play my idol for Whitney. And Jeff clarifies that whoever is being voted for by the other tribe will be safe as well if we really deadlock and go to rocks. So let me simplify this because the other tribe's gonna try to vote for Keith of the Savai tribe. Cochran and Jim are the only ones who will have to draw rocks for Savai, whereas Upolu has 5 people drawing rocks. Yeah, the odds are so heavily in Savai's favor that it makes 0 sense to do anything except vote together, because anyone who flips would just be on the bottom of the Air Tribe's alliance and would have burned a bunch of people who are going to be on the jury. So they all go to vote at Tribal, and
If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so.
I'll play it. Might as well. Now's the time. So it's for Whitney.
This is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for Whitney will not count. First vote. Keith. Rick. Keith. Rick. Keith. 3 for Rick. 4 votes, Keith. Cowboy. Rick. That's 5 votes, Keith. Rick. That's 5 votes, Rick. Keith. 6 votes, Keith. Rick. We are tied. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna re-vote. You can only vote for Keith or Rick. Keith and Rick, you will not vote. If anybody is thinking about changing their vote, this is your last chance. First vote. Keith. Rick. Keith. 2 votes, Keith. Rick. 2 votes, Rick. That's 3 votes, Keith. Rick. 3 votes, Rick. Keith. 4 votes, Keith. 4 votes, Rick. Keith. 5 votes, Keith. 8th person voted out of Survivor South Pacific. Keith, need to bring me your torch.
Coward.
Keith, the tribe has spoken.
Coward. Don't talk to him like that. That's what you get. Stay close to me.
Holy crap, Cochran flipped. He claims it wasn't personal, but it was. Strategically, his move makes no sense, but emotionally, it does. He didn't like being targeted all pre-merge by his tribe, despite the fact that they saved him time after time, and even Ozzy had been voted off in place of Cochran to keep him safe. Despite this epic flip by Cochran, he's still voted off 7th because of course Upola wasn't going to let him infiltrate their tribe like he thought he would, because Cochran says, I'm a mastermind. That's how he thinks of himself. Number 4, we are now looking at season 20, Heroes versus Villains, a season prominently featuring rivalries and intense matchups. In episode 3, we saw an epic sumo challenge that saw the heroes just smack the crap out of the villains in a blowout, which included Amanda beating Danielle easily in a fight. But both tribes enter the merge tied, but the heroes made a fatal mistake. They gave Russell Hantz of the villains tribe an idol, thinking he'll align with us if we do this. As it turns out, he will not align with them, and instead gives that idol to Parvati, who he is potentially lusting over. It's a whole thing, not knowing that Parvati already has an idol. So in essence, the heroes have given Parvati a second idol, and no one knows because she doesn't say a word. Dang, betrayal. Come the merge, Parvati has both idols, no one knows anything. The heroes think Russell's on their side, and Danielle wins immunity. Amanda of the heroes tells Parvati, play your idol tonight, wink wink, but Parvati knows Amanda's just trying to trick her. She sees right through these lies. So at tribal council,
You know what, Jeff? Sandra, that's for you.
Get out of here, for real?
Jerry, that one's for you too.
Thanks, Jerry. Sandra, these are both hidden immunity idols. Any votes cast for Sandra or Jerry will not count. Jerry does 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 not count. JT. JT, that's 2 votes, JT. 11th person voted out and the 3rd member of our jury. JT. JT, tribe spoken.
I feel like a total idiot right now. This is probably one of the biggest moves in Survivor history, and it did not go in my favor.
that moment is a bit shocking, but it is not the shocking one. Yes, it was great, but I needed you to see that to lead into what comes next, because it's the only way it makes sense. The heroes know they're done. They're down 5-4. What hope do they have to turn things around? Well, if they're lucky, they might find another idol, and this time, play it for themselves. So when Colby, Amanda, and Danielle win reward, that's right, 2 heroes and a villain, Amanda and Danielle are constantly looking everywhere for an idol clue, and that is when this happens while watching Treasure Island.
Popcorn's good, huh?
Yeah, it's really good. I found the clue in the bowl of popcorn. I am freaking out. This is like so much power right now. This could be $1 million. Are you hiding under the bed?
Amanda, I'll seriously grab it out of your hand.
Will you just relax for a second?
Then give it back to me. What are you doing? You're a psychopath.
Yes, it is.
I found it. You're psychotic. Colby, are you serious what she just did?
I didn't even see what happened. I was watching Treasure Island.
I'm like shaking
It's
right
your
now.
clue, Danielle. It's your clue. You found it.
Ended up giving the clue back and gave it to Danielle like an idiot. And then Colby wasn't backing me up, and I was just like, oh my god. I was just like, are you kidding me?
Colby playing dumb is some next level Survivor play, and that cat fight over an idol clue is legendary. Amanda does get voted off this very same episode too. Number 5. Now let's go back to season 13, Cook Islands, a season where the 4 tribes are divided into white people, black people, Asian people, and Latin/Spanish people. If you're wondering if the season is good, it is. Did it also lose Survivor a bunch of sponsors for splitting everyone up by race? Also, yes. Anyways, after a tribe swap that sees Penner and Candace of the White People tribe end up on a new mixed tribe called I2, they are in the minority, and after seeing their buddy Flicka go, they know, dang, come another immunity loss, we might be gone. But the merge could be coming soon, and so with that,
you and I are tight. We're gonna make this work. We set something up with Parvati. Let's hope we can do that. Maybe it'll be us 4 Caucasians in the final 4. Me, you, Adam, Parvati, and at that point, we have the numbers. I've trusted you all along. You trusted me, and it's gotten us a long way, and it's going to get us a long way further. Only 2 people can sit at the final 2, and I want it to be you and me. I swear to God.
Jonathan's got this new plan, but I'm not sure that Jonathan has really any allegiance. I think he'll do whatever he needs to get by. So I'd like to see Jonathan go.
It is day 19, and in most seasons, that is when the merge takes place and the individual game gets to take off. But spoiler warning, there is no merge, and instead Jeff offers everyone an opportunity.
I'm offering each of you the opportunity to mutiny and join the other tribe. To Candace, Jonathan mutinies at the last second, that is it.
Wow, that mutiny, that flip puts their new Raro tribe up 8-4 over their old I2 tribe. No one is happy with them, and it is clear that both Raro and I2 are upset with them, both tribes. Brilliant. What is even more brilliant is that Raro blows this 8-4 lead like the Falcons versus the Patriots in the Super Bowl, and the I2-4 end up being the final 4, with them eliminating all of Raro one after the other. So I ask, what mind-blowing moments in Survivor history should make it into the next volume? Comment below and let me know. Thanks for watching, and doubly thanks for liking and subscribing. I'll see you all next time.